Mental illness is a thing. It exists.
How often have you heard a person say that someone's psycho or schizo or bipolar or OCD?
There's such a big giant stigma with mental health because it's not something that people can easily show and easily express. So with my knee injuries, it's easy to see oh, she's having a hard time walking. You can see my kneecap pop out. You can see I'm physically hurting. But when it comes to mental health, it's not always possible for you to see those kinds of pain that a person can have.
One cousin who has depression, and she's talked about as if she literally committed a murder sometimes. We'll be like, oh yeah, Gabby's getting a bit worse, but I think she's definitely transferring schools. This is a great choice for her. And then they'll be talked about oh, is it about her depression? It's not a swear word. You can say it.
Do you have any mental illnesses?
I have ADHD and anxiety.
I do. I have chronic severe depression, chronic severe anxiety, and I was recently diagnosed with a moderate panic disorder.
Music can decide a mood a lot of the time, and what music I listen to dictates my mood, and then the music I listen to in the same light will help the mood too.
I've played Broadway shows, I've played songs from my childhood, I've played a lot of music to try and get me out of a panic attack, especially recently. And it's just music has been something that I've been able to rely on for as long as I've been struggling.
Do you know what music therapy is?
I do not.
I have a vague concept, but I was on BuzzFeed when you explained it to Skylar.
She's honest.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that sounds like it'd be so fun. I hated therapy always. In 7th grade when I was first diagnosed, it was okay, it helped. Yeah. It's not really my jam, but I feel music therapy would be something cool and different to try out.
I definitely would, because I find really strong ties to music. I work at a radio station. I have not done therapy, but I know when my mom did it, she liked it when she was at the lowest point in her depression, but as she came out of it, she just stopped seeing the point in it. And I think something like this, it could bring a lot more, it feels natural rather than a very clinical setting.
So my goal in speaking out about mental illnesses is that hopefully one day we can live in a world where mental illness is talked about frequently, people are educated, they're aware of what's going on, having compassion for one another, and also knowing what to do in order to help people as well as themselves.
A good love song and about loving people. It's just such a pure feeling.
Ooh, if I'm sad, there's a variety of songs and playlists and stuff like that I have.
It needs more awareness. A lot of people are going through it of all ages, and I think it needs a lot more funding as well.
Oh, it does have a healing effect. There is something about it that kind of just puts you at ease. You can go in your own little zone and stuff and kind of just block out everything else. Okay, that entire musical just gives me all of the life. Dear Evan Hansen is my everything. That song, it inspires, it tells you that there's hope, and it's you know, there's always going to be someone like, you know, that you can rely on. It's so cute. I love it. Music has so much of like an impact even on like children at like very young ages, and it helps like the mind and everything, learning music and everything like that. It obviously like improves health and everything, so why couldn't it improve mental health?